Did you know that Hugh Jackman was never supposed to be Wolverine? And if it wasn't for Russell Crowe, the gladiator himself, he would have never got the role? Thanks to the final trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine, which had this line of dialogue.
You got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
It got me thinking about the crazy story on how Hugh Jackman got cast as Wolverine. So back in the late 90s, when 20th Century Fox was looking to cast characters for their X-Men movie, their top choice to play Wolverine was Russell Crowe. But Russell Crowe didn't want to be typecast as the wolf guy, so Russell Crowe, being an Australian himself, put in a good word for his young Australian friend named Hugh Jackman, who up to this point only really did theater and stage plays. Now at that time, Kevin Feige, who in today's day and age is the head of Marvel Studios, was just getting his feet wet into the producing world, and him and his messy head saw something in Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman actually thought he blew his audition, but before heading back home to Australia, Kevin Feige himself invited Hugh Jackman to dinner and that he would drive him to the airport. But after an extensive and exhausting casting process, 20th Century Fox actually ended up casting Doug Ray Scott to play Wolverine in the X-Men movie, not Hugh Jackman. Due to delays in Mission Impossible 2's production schedule, Tom Cruise told Doug Ray Scott not to take that role. He was doing Mission Impossible 2 whether he wanted to or not. So Doug Ray Scott turned down the role, did Mission Impossible 2, and the next best person in line to be Wolverine was Hugh Jackman himself. And the rest, as they say, is history. So it only makes sense that when it was announced that Hugh Jackman was going to be returning to play Wolverine in the MCU, he put up a picture of the claws and Kevin Feige. And now seeing him in the classic yellow and blue spandex, it's just crazy because he was always the wrong guy until he wasn't.
You were always the wrong guy. Till you weren't.
Let's go, motherfucking bars!